Hello, everybody. This is Vinayak, and welcome back to Voxfor Lifetime, your go to source for Linux tutorials and server management tips brought to you by Voxfor.com, your trusted provider for lifetime VPS, dedicated servers, managed WordPress hosting, monthly VPS plans, and lifetime web hosting based on cPanel. In today's video, we will learn how to install and manage Node.js versions on Linux using PM2 for production environments. Node.js is a powerful runtime for building scalable applications while productions and other applications are present. Together, they ensure high availability and efficient resource usage. Before starting install of Node.js and PM2, update our repositories and make sure we have a stable internet connection. You should also have basic command line knowledge in order to install Node.js and PM2. First, we will go ahead and update our repositories by typing sudo apt update, copy it, go to our terminal, paste it and press enter. This command will update our repositories so we have the latest available software packages on our Linux server. Once the update has been completed, go ahead and install Node.js by using several methods such as PPA or npm mirror, etc. We will use PPA, for example, go to our block. Since we have already updated our repositories, we will now install curl, a tool used to download files on our Linux system. Copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. Go ahead and install Node.js in our server by using curl command and the URL present in our block. Make a note that if we use 23.x, it will install the latest version present in the Node.js repositories. However, if we need long-term support version, also called LTS versions, we will use 20.x or 18.x. The value x shall be replaced with a specific version if needed. I will go ahead and copy the command, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. Node.js will be installed on our server. Configuration files for the Node.js repository have been installed on our Linux VPS. Go ahead and install Node.js packages. We will replace the 2.3 by version name. Since these are the latest release versions, we will also add a LTS version for our Node.js repositories. Go ahead and copy the command for version 20 of Node, that is a LTS version. Go to terminal, paste it, and press enter. Node.js version 20 is also added in our Linux based system. You can add all of these versions as well if you want, but I would not recommend this because it will take a lot of space on your Linux VPS and you may not be needing all of these versions because your web application or the resource which you want to run will only be using a single Node.js version. Moving further, we will install Node.js by typing sudo apt install Node.js, copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. Node.js will be installed using the node source repositories configured previously. The Node.js version 20.18 LTS version will be installed. To verify the installation, type node space -v, copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. Node version 20.18.3, which was fetched from the repository URL previously, is now installed. Go ahead and check for the Node version manager, also known as NVM, used with PM2 to manage Node.js based projects or JavaScript based projects. Type npm space -v and press enter. npm version 10.8.2 is present on our Linux VPS. As said previously, if we want to use multiple Node.js versions, use the command curl space our command. I'll copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. This will install NVM, also called the Node Version Manager. This tool is used to manage multiple versions of Node.js on a single Linux environment. For example, if you want to run a project on Node version 20.18 and another one on 22.7, the Node.js Version Manager or NVM will be very helpful. Next, to activate NVM or Node Version Manager, we will simply reload our bash rc file by typing source space bash rc, copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. Please make sure we type the export commands as well before this. So I will go ahead and export them by copying it, paste, enter. Now reload our bash rc file by copying this command present in our blog, going to terminal, paste it and press enter. Our bash rc file is now reloaded. Next step, we will install the latest version of Node.js by typing nvm install node. This command will install the latest version of Node as well in our Linux server to keep extra versions ready. Copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. Once this is done, new Node.js version, that is 23.0, is installed. The default version has been set to version 23.8.0. To set the default version, type nvm space alias space default space node. This command will set the default version of Node.js. The default version has been set to 23.8.0. To verify the installation of Node.js with our latest version, we will again go ahead and type node space -v, go to terminal and type node space -v and press enter. Previously, the installed version was 20.18 and now it is 23.8. This means that the Node version has also been upgraded. Moving further, we will look at how to list the installed versions and manage them. To manage these versions, we will use the command nvm space list. I'll copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. Currently, the Node version 23.8 is present and other versions as well are listed but not present in our server. To install any of these versions, go ahead and type nvm space install space the version number. I'll copy this command, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. This command has now installed Node version 14.20. For example, if we want to install Node version 22.14, which is listed over here, we will replace the version number, that is nvm space install space our version number is 22.14.0 and press enter. Node version 22.14 has also been installed on our Linux server. To switch to a version in Node.js, use command nvm space use space version number. I'll go to terminal and type nvm space use space 22. This command will now use the Node version 22 as default. Moving further, if you want to set a default version of Node.js as well, you can use the alias command, which we covered previously as well in the blog and this tutorial. Copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. The Node default version has been switched to version 14. This is not recommended because Node version 14 is very older and you should keep the version 20 as default version because it is a LTS release now. While dealing with Node.js versions and packages or Node.js websites, it is important to make sure of the production stable environment. To keep this in check, we have PM2. PM2 is used for providing automatic restarts and monitoring our Node.js websites, along with auto restart facility on the reboot of our server. PM2 also provides advanced logging feature which will log the production websites and help us in the process of debugging and maintenance. To install PM2 with Node.js in our Linux system, we will use the command npm space install space -g space PM2. This is a very important step and a software that is used worldwide. Paste it and press enter. The PM2 version will be downloaded and installed. This may take some time. PM2 version has been added in our Linux system. To use PM2, go ahead and first create a startup file named app.js. I will type nano space app.js, paste the contents, exit the file by typing Ctrl X, Y and enter, start app.js and PM2. Before doing this, if you have not configured or installed NVM or Node packages, I would recommend you to do so, because if you don't do it, either the PM2 will automatically install the packages, and if it is not able to do it, you have to do it again by yourself. Copy the command, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. App.js is now online on our server. We can see that it has started Node.js project by itself, and it is currently in running state and consuming 34.5 megabytes of our server resources. To monitor these applications or node based websites in our Linux server with the help of PM2, use command PM2 space list, copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. The PM2 has now shown us that the app.js file has encountered some errors because, as I told you previously, the npm files were not present. So I'll go ahead and do npm space I space app.js. This command will install repositories if needed for our file app.js. Similarly, to get detailed metrics in PM2, we will use the command PM2 space monet. Copy it, go to our terminal, paste it and press enter. The processes will be shown with a detailed statistics about them. This is required if you want to do a real-time monitoring of your processes or want the historical data as well. To configure auto restart of Node.js on server reboot using PM2 service, we will use PM2 space startup. I'll copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. PM2 will automatically restart all of our projects which are present in our Linux machine and are added in PM2 as soon as our system gets rebooted. Save the current process list by typing PM2 space save. To manage multiple applications with PM2 and Node.js, use the command PM2 space start space name of our file or project space -I space max. This will allocate the maximum number of CPU cores to a single project named app.js or the file which we already have present. Copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. This command will now make sure that the maximum number of CPU process is being assigned to the project with its file at app.js. Similarly, if we want to allocate more memory using PM2, we will use the following command. Copy it, go to terminal, paste it. In this command, we will increase or decrease the size based on our requirement. Instead of 8192 MB, that is around 8 GB, I will go ahead and type 16021. This will be 16 GB of memory or RAM allocated to a file named app.js. Press enter. This means that the app.js is currently having 16 GB of RAM allocated to this single process or node project. For improving Node.js development in Linux on our server, provide a top-notch performance, we will use some extra packages like NodeMon used for live reloading of our projects. Go ahead and install NodeMon by typing npm install -g space NodeMon. I'll copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. NodeMon is used to restart our project as soon as there is any changes in the files. This is very important if you are serving a high traffic client or high traffic based website. Similarly, to monitor the global packages of Node.js, use npm space list space -g space -deft is equals to 0. Copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. All of these packages will be monitored globally, and if there is any changes in their versions, we will be notified of them. To use LTS version of Node.js with NVM or Node Version Manager, use command npm install -lts. Copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. NVM LTS version is now installed, that is version 22.14. This version will be changed time to time based on the updates from Node.js community. If you encounter some errors such as nvm command not found, go to bash rc file in Linux or zshrc if you are using the ZSH based consoles. Type nano space, copy this, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. In our bash rc file, we will find if these things are present. If not, go ahead and copy them, go to the terminal, add them in the bash rc file, press Ctrl X, Y and enter if you have created any changes. If you encounter some errors or issues such as npm permission issue, create a global directory .npm-global. For that, copy this command, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. Then we will create a npm config by npm config-set prefix. Copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. Next, we will export the path of our npm directory by typing export space path is equals to our path. Go ahead and copy it back to our terminal and paste it. Press enter. This will create a global directory which will prevent permission issues from happening. If you encounter error, dependency is not found, make sure you have the build essentials in your Linux system. If you are on Ubuntu, use the command sudo apt install build-essential, or if you are on Red Hat based systems like Fedora or Alma Linux, Rocky Linux, use the command dnf group install development tools. Since I'm on Ubuntu, I will use the build essentials. Go ahead and copy it, go to terminal, paste it and press enter. Build essentials will be installed once I press Y and enter. These will make sure that the essential packages are present in our Linux machine for Node or any another future projects. There are several options such as npm run dev, npm run build, etc., which are used to create versions or live environment for your Node.js projects. That's it for our guide on installing and managing Node.js with PM2 on Linux for production environments. We covered installing Node.js using NVM, setting up PM2, managing applications, and ensuring auto start after reboots. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and share it with others in the developer community and the Linux community. For more tutorials, check out our blog linked in the description. And remember, whether you need lifetime VPS, dedicated servers, managed WordPress hosting, monthly VPS plans, or lifetime web hosting based on cPanel, Voxfor has you covered. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.